Hello everyone, welcome back to CodeSkwela. So I just want to discuss how I've implemented the updating of parameter or query parameter values. So last time I've talked about using key value pairs to handle the data in between the syncing of our query params here in our query params table and our URL text box. And so with that one, I've changed plan on the implementation because I realized later on that it got kind of bit, I don't know, it's probably much more difficult to handle the updating of these values when using key value pairs, because with key value pairs you'll have to uh, replace existing key value pairs. So instead of going through that route or continuing with that route, I decided to just use a separate class and a list of objects. Okay, so what do I mean by that? So now, this is what the adjusted code that I've used. Looking at the query params component here, you will notice that I've moved from using the key value pair previously to this query parameter uh, class. Okay, so looking at this one, it's a very basic class. So it has only two properties. You have the key and a value. And from there, it's much easier to handle a list of query parameter strings. Okay, or I mean query string parameter objects. Okay, so what I did with that is replace all of it, everything, all of the key value pair data types into this query string parameter class. Okay, and so now what happens is that if you, let's say you have this query params here, so now you can now see that it will sync up to our URL uh, text box. So if you make changes here, all you need to do is hit enter or tab out. Okay, then it will update the ones on our URL text box. Okay, so now this syncing goes on both sides because it's much easier to, like, you see here the updating is quite simple now. So uh, when the any of the values from either the key or the value text box, it will just call this update value and then uh, emit or invoke the onParam change event, passing in the parameter that has changed. Now on the home page, all we need to do is just call so looking back here, the query params have this map to the onParam changed event, passing in only the update query string. No need to do anything else because uh, behind the scenes, the data binding, so the list of parameters here is automatically being updated behind the scenes by Blazor. So we don't need to do any replacement thing or finding that existing key value pair and then replacing it with a new key value pair, since key value pairs are immutable. Once you create them, you cannot change them anymore unless you've replaced with replace it with a new one. Okay, so going the list of objects route like this. So as you can see, I have replaced key value pair list into a list of string parameter objects. And from there, all you need to do is just call the update query string. So this update query string is already uh, is already there from my previous implementation. So from there, it's just easy as calling that one. Then it will update our URL text box. Okay. So apart from that, I also have to make an adjustment to our unit test. So instead of using the key value pair, you only need to do a list of query string parameter objects. Okay, but the unit test would still pass. Okay, so I think that's what I did with this one. So it's kind of change of plans from my previous implementation. So I have to go through this route so that, yeah, it's probably that, yeah, I'm just lazy to do the handling of key value pairs. So I just did it this way. It's much easier because data binding is already there. So yeah, I think it's much simpler now. what we need to do next is implement the adding of headers. So that would be uh, adding the general request headers and then the content headers. So yeah, that will be coming up next. Uh, Stay tuned for that one, and please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, and see you again in our next episode. Thank you everyone, and have a wonderful day. Bye.